At first, I told myself it was normal. Everyone does it. Nothing serious, just a habit. Pick up the phone, a few minutes of escape. Then life goes back to normal. But slowly, something started to change. My focus wasn't the same anymore. Simple tasks felt heavy. My energy dropped even after rest. My confidence, the kind you don't even think about, began to fade quietly. From the outside, everything looked fine. I laughed, I talked, I showed up. But inside, I felt strangely empty, like I was watching my own life from a distance. Nights were the worst. That moment before sleep when silence hits. First came guilt, then the promise, tomorrow will be different. But tomorrow came, and so did the same behavior. That's when I realized something uncomfortable. This wasn't about pleasure. This wasn't about desire. It was about escape. Escaping boredom, escaping stress, escaping emotions I didn't want to feel. The most dangerous part wasn't the habit itself. The most dangerous part was that it felt harmless. And by the time I noticed the damage, I wasn't choosing anymore. I was already inside the trap. The truth most people never hear is this. This addiction is not about being weak. It's about how the brain works. Your brain is designed to avoid pain and chase relief. When life feels heavy, stress, loneliness, pressure, failure, the brain looks for the fastest escape. And when it finds something that gives instant dopamine, it remembers it. Not as pleasure, as a solution. Over time, the brain starts connecting discomfort with one answer: escape now. That's why willpower alone fails. Willpower lives in logic. Addiction lives in the subconscious. This is why people say, I don't even want to do it, but I still do. Because the decision is no longer conscious. It's automatic. The brain doesn't ask, is this good for my future? It asks, does this reduce discomfort right now? And slowly, real life starts to feel dull. Motivation drops. Focus weakens. Normal happiness feels blunt. Not because life changed, but because the brain's reward system did. Most people stay stuck because they fight the behavior, but ignore the mechanism behind it. You can't beat a system you don't understand. And until you understand how your mind is wired, the cycle keeps repeating. Then one day I noticed something shocking. Everything I used to enjoy felt empty. Achievements that once made me proud felt blank. Even talking to people felt heavy, like I was carrying a weight on my chest. It hit me. This wasn't just a habit. This was control slipping away. This was life being stolen quietly, day by day. I realized the escape I relied on was hiding a truth. I was avoiding myself, avoiding uncomfortable feelings, avoiding reality. That was the breaking point. I had two choices: keep running in the same cycle, or finally face the problem. The first attempts were brutal. Relapses, shame, guilt. I fell again and again. But this time, I was aware. For the first time, I saw the pattern. I noticed triggers. I noticed my weak moments. And awareness, that tiny spark, was the first crack in the trap. For the first time, I realized change isn't instant. It's a process. And the process begins with honesty. The way out wasn't becoming stronger overnight. It was becoming smarter. I stopped fighting the urge directly. Instead, I started changing the environment around me. Triggers came from idle time, not desire. From boredom, not passion. From emotional void, not pleasure. So I attacked the root, not the symptom. I reduced screen time. I removed easy access. I replaced empty hours with movement, walks, workouts, anything physical. When urges hit, I didn't panic. I delayed. 10 minutes, then another 10. Urges weaken when they aren't fed. The biggest shift came when I rebuilt my life structure. Sleep, routine, purpose. A tired, focused mind doesn't crave escape. I learned this truth. You don't quit addiction, you outgrow it. Progress wasn't perfect. Relapses happen, but they no longer meant failure. They became feedback. And slowly something returned. Focus, confidence, self-respect. If you're listening to this and feel stuck, hear this clearly. You are not broken. You are retraining your brain. And the moment you stop running, the moment you face yourself, control starts coming back. Your life doesn't need escape. It needs direction. And today, that direction begins with you.